Hey guys, my name is Alexis and welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about something that has been on my mind for a while, well forever I guess actually, but lately it's something I've been thinking about a lot, and that is beauty standards and body image. And I wanted to come to you today a little bit more authentically in light of today's topic. So as you can see, I don't have any sleeves on, and my arms are a source of, they're really one of my biggest insecurities. When my arms aren't toned, like right now, they're not, there's something that I'm really insecure about. And usually I always wear shirts with some kind of a sleeve if I'm going to be seen out and about. But I wanted to just be a little bit more authentic about my body today. And I'm also not wearing any press-on nails. I almost always wear press-on nails. I always wear them when I'm filming. But this weekend we've been staining our deck and my nails would have just been ruined. So I wasn't wearing any. And usually I would put them on just to film a video, but I didn't want to do that today. So I just wanted to be a little bit more naturally myself. And finally, what I want to do to kick off this video is I'm going to weigh myself. We're actually going to weigh me together. I'm going to show you. I don't weigh myself often. I really don't step on the scale at all. But I had a doctor's appointment in February and they weighed me. So that was the last time that I have weighed myself. And at that time I was 149 pounds. Weight is something that had so much control over my life for most of my life. And so now I understand that the number on the scale is completely arbitrary and it doesn't have any power over me anymore. I'm not embarrassed, as you'll see, to show you what I weigh. I have no idea what I weigh. I'm guessing I probably weigh around 155 pounds. I might be 160 pounds, somewhere in that range. But something that I used to feel a lot of shame around, and I think a lot of people still do. They feel a lot of shame about the number on the scale. But to me, that's like feeling shame about your height. It's not something to be ashamed about. So we're gonna take a look. So we'll do that, and then we will get into this little chit chat. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, 158.6, so kind of right in the range where I thought I'd be.
Okay, so now that we have looked at my weight and I've talked about some of my insecurities, I want to have a chat about body image and beauty standards. And I don't have a script here. I don't have a formal plan for what I'm going to talk about. I just kind of want to, essentially, I'm just going to ramble on about some thoughts I'm having, things that have been on my mind for a while. And yeah, I hope something maybe is helpful. Maybe you're thinking the same kinds of things that I am. So earlier this year, I was getting ready to film a YouTube video and it was in the winter. And I had a thought that I had to self-tan before I could film my video. And that thought has kind of sat with me for a while, because after I thought that, oh, I have to self-tan before I do my video, then I thought, why do I have to do that? Why do I have to self-tan? And it was because I wouldn't be beautiful unless I was tanned. And this was in the winter, and I'm naturally very fair skinned. So yeah, so I kind of started to question that and try to like critically think about, why is it that I felt that I needed to be tanned to be beautiful? And almost every influencer that I see on Instagram self-tans. Everyone is tanned all the time. And so I just started thinking, like, why? Why does being tanned make me more beautiful than my natural skin that I'm born with, that's just here, I have it? You know, I feel the need to enhance that in order to be beautiful. And so, I mean, we've all heard the expression, if you can't tone it, tan it. And it's so true. For some reason, we perceive tan skin as being more beautiful, in North America, I mean, than fair skin. And it seems like it hides some things that we deem imperfections, like cellulite. And it also enhances definition. If you do have more muscle definition, you know, a tan can help enhance that. But I just felt really bothered by the fact that I felt that I had to do it. I felt the compulsion to do it in order to be beautiful. And so since then, I've been questioning some of the other things that I do or that I wear in order to be attractive. And I started wondering, like, why am I doing this thing? So I think of nails, for example. So I wear press-on nails because I bite my nails, which I know it's a very gross habit. I'm very embarrassed of it. And I'm a chronic biter. I can't stop doing it. Whenever I get stressed, basically that's the time that I do it. And forever I'm going to be trying to quit. And someday I do believe that I will, but I'm not there yet. So press-on nails are great for me because I can't bite my nails when I have my press-on nails on. But I do think that we're in this place now where women have to, enhance everything. So we need fake tan, fake nails, fake eyelashes, fake lips, fake hair, fake boobs. We need fake everything. And then we put a filter over it just to be beautiful. And that's the thing that's making me very uncomfortable right now, is like, why are we not okay the way we were born? Like, why do I have to strip myself of everything that I came into the world with in order to look beautiful? Like, it's not logical to me. I was born a certain way. That's the way that, those are the genes. That was the DNA I was given. And then I come into this world and I'm not okay the way I am. So the message I really want to get across in this video is that you have a choice. Something that's so kind of ingrained in my mind and indoctrinated in me is shaving my legs and shaving my armpits. And the idea of not shaving my armpits is just like, it just makes me cringe. Like, I can't even imagine going out in public and like raising my arms up if I had hairy armpits. But the flip side of that I'm starting to question now is like, why exactly do we have to do that? Why do I have to shave my legs? Why do I have to remove the hair on my body that I was born with, that I came into the world with? Men don't have to shave their legs. Men don't have to shave their armpits. Men don't have to wear makeup. They don't have to get implants. They can be bald. They can be totally natural, and women find them attractive. But women have to enhance everything about themselves to be attractive. And I'm getting very uncomfortable with this kind of double standard. And I just want people to know, I want women to know that you do not have to do anything to be beautiful. Beauty is an opinion, not a fact. If someone doesn't find you attractive, that does not mean that you are not attractive. They are allowed to have a perception, a subjective opinion of you. That's fine. It is not something that is a fact and should have any impact on your life. People are allowed to think you're ugly. That's okay. You are not allowed to think you're ugly. You have to feel beautiful. We all need to feel beautiful and confident, because if you do not feel confident in who you are, then your insecurities, they can allow you to make decisions that are really unhealthy. Like, if you don't think that you're a very worthy person, a very beautiful, worthy person, you might settle for a partner in life who doesn't treat you very well. And you might allow yourself to think that you deserve that because you're not worthy of anything better. Girl, like, you are worthy of love. Like, every woman on this planet is beautiful. Like, you come into the world, you are, your genes are all the genes and the DNA from your ancestors of all time, like, brought together to create you. So you were made to be exactly the way you are. If you end up deciding to change something, that's your choice. But it's okay if you never change anything. Something that's so interesting to me too is like straight teeth. Everyone gets braces to straighten out their teeth. And the more I think about it, the more it doesn't make any sense to me, because who is born with perfectly straight teeth? Like, what is the genetic or the evolutionary purpose of like perfect teeth? I was born with, like, when my teeth fell out, I had these huge gaps here, which I was super self-conscious of when I was a kid. I had a big gap in the middle of my two front teeth, but my parents said I was actually very lucky because that meant I had enough space when my adult teeth grew in, that I would have enough space probably for my teeth to fit. And overall, I do have pretty straight teeth. I never ended up getting braces, but I do have a bit of a crooked front tooth. One overlaps the other just a little bit. And I don't even see that as a flaw. It's not something I would ever go correct, because those are the teeth I was born with. And and like, I just think back to having that big gap in my teeth and how it ended up working out. And I like that, like, little imperfection in my smile. And so I guess I want to say, I just want to remind everyone that there are businesses and people who make millions and billions of dollars off of your insecurities. They are in business because you do not feel good enough about yourself. They are incentivized to make sure that you do not feel good about yourself. Because if you don't, you'll buy their products. You'll continue to buy their products as long as you never feel good the way you are. So I struggle with knowing, how do I know if I'm choosing to do something freely because I want to, or because I feel like I should, because that's what I've been indoctrinated with. And it's gray, so I guess there's no real way to know, but what you can try to do is test yourself a little bit. Like, the things you feel like you need to do, maybe take a break from them. I have some friends who, during quarantine, they were working from home and they stopped wearing makeup, or wore a lot less makeup for, several months. And now that the world's opening back up, at least a bit here, and they're back out in public more, they still are not wearing makeup. And they've made that choice for themselves because they took a break. For so long, they felt like they had to. They gave themselves a break and realized they didn't want to anymore. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wearing makeup, or with getting hair extensions or eyelash extensions or lip filler or whatever. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of those things. Like, I enjoy putting makeup on. It's a nice, like, self-care morning routine. Every day I get up, well, not on the weekends, I don't really wear makeup, but when I get up and get ready for work, it's like 20 minutes, half hour of my day that I'm just sitting there kind of pampering myself. So I enjoy it. But we all have to make conscious choices, and that's the whole message I'm trying to get across here. And I also want to say, ladies, like, let's please let's support each other. I know women, ladies, we can be nasty bitches, okay? We can be ruthless. It's terrible, and we all know it. We've all been there. We've all done it. But if you're going to criticize someone, just don't let it be about their appearance. if someone's wretched and they've done mean things to you and you want to talk about that, go for it. But if you see a woman walking down the street and your first thought is like, oh my gosh, those shoes are so ugly, why would she wear those? Don't say it. And check yourself and tell yourself, she's allowed to wear whatever she wants. Beauty is an opinion, not a fact. Your opinion of someone else, like, it has no impact on the universe. And she is allowed to wear whatever she wants, and your opinion of that doesn't matter. So we need to humble ourselves a lot. Me too. We all need to humble ourselves and realize that our opinions of beauty don't matter. They're completely irrelevant. And instead of looking at another woman and criticizing something about her, like her haircut or her clothing, celebrate the fact that she's doing what she wants to do. So she's wearing that haircut probably because she likes it. She probably asked to have it done. And if you think it looks bad on her, so what? Celebrate the fact that she's being herself. And so I think women really need to pick up our socks, and we really need to check ourselves from being critical of other women, because criticizing women for not meeting the beauty standards that are oppressing us and being forced upon us, it just reinforces the whole messed up system that we're victims of. So don't be an enabler. Don't be part of the oppressive system. Instead, support each other and give people the space to feel confident in their own skin, the way they want to be. And the more that we all just own our bodies, take control of our bodies and our choices, the more confident we'll all feel, and the less pressure we will feel to meet those beauty standards. And therefore, I hope one day the beauty standards won't be so powerful. You know, that's when we start to really celebrate diversity, when there isn't like a norm or a way to be beautiful. Let's just all be beautiful in our own way. Let's celebrate each other the way we are, the way we want to be, and allow each other to feel confident. And I really hope that we can all try to do that more. We can all try to check ourselves from being critical of other women. We can celebrate women. Comment on a girl's picture. Tell her you love her shoes if you love her shoes. If you see someone walking down the street, compliment someone. And I guess I don't want people to think like you have to get compliments to, other people don't have to like what you're doing in order for you to do it. You might not get compliments and it's still okay. But I am saying spreading the love and positivity is never going to hurt anything, and it's only going to make you feel good and the other person feel good. So spread the love. Okay, so I know this has been kind of a random, rambling session. I guess I'm just kind of venting and sharing some thoughts I've been having. And the moral of the whole story is you have a choice. And what I really challenge you to do is the next time you go to shave your legs, stop and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Do I want to be doing this? Or the next time you go to put lip gloss on, or you get your eyelashes filled, just at least stop and question it and make conscious decisions instead of just doing things because we feel like we have to. Number one, know that no one has control over your body except for you. So make your own decisions about what you do with your body. And yeah, I hope that might empower us a bit more to feel more confident and secure in our skin. And I'm so curious if you guys have thoughts on this. Like, I would love to kind of further this conversation more. I'm just kind of unleashing a bunch of different thoughts that I've been having lately, but this might turn into something. Like, I'd love to keep the conversation going. So you can comment something below if you want to, or you can follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I'd love to have a conversation. I'm just really passionate about disproving the theory that you need to change A plus B plus C plus D to equal beautiful and attractive and confident. The only thing you need to do to be beautiful is to just exist. You are beautiful exactly as you are. You were born perfect. That's why you have those genes. That's why your ancestors worked so hard, to get to the place where you came into this world. So I just feel really passionate about people feeling worthy exactly as they are and choosing to do things because they're fun or they want to. If you want to go out and you want to dye your hair, great. Or you want to go out and you want to tan your body, great. But don't do it because you don't feel that you're good enough as you are. You are whole right now, and you're just adding decoration to a perfectly whole package. You are not don't try to fill a void to try to become confident. And it's hard, man. Like, it is hard to feel beautiful. It's hard to feel confident in this world. There are so many pressures, so many filters. Something that really helps me is just facing my insecurities, like showing off my arms, posting pictures that don't have filters, posting photos of myself when I don't feel like I look like an Instagram model. I never do. But like especially photos where I'm like, ooh, I feel self-conscious, of my double chin, or I feel like I have a bit of a roll or whatever, like, and I post it anyway. It's so freeing. Like talking about my weight, I'm just giving up the control that those things have over me, or the power that they have over me, and I'm just letting go of that. And so push yourself, face your insecurities, whatever the things are about you that you consider to not be beautiful. Just start telling yourself, like, I was born to look like this. My parents made me to look like this. They gave me the gift of these eyes. They gave me the gift of this smile. They gave me the gift of, for me, it's like a million beauty marks. I'm completely covered in, I guess some people, maybe they're moles technically, but my mother always called my really dark moles or freckles beauty marks. And that language, calling them beauty marks, like, I'm so grateful to my mother, because I have never once in my life felt self-conscious about, I have these dark spots everywhere over my whole body. Like, I've tried to count before, and once I got, like, I don't even know how many, 100 or more, I stopped counting. And for some people, like, that would make them feel self-conscious. But my mother, calling them beauty marks, she turned something that could have been an insecurity into something I was proud of, and like felt like a part of my identity and a good thing. And everything about you is part of your identity, and you were made to look like that. So I'm sending all my positive vibes your way. I hope that this conversation is at least thought-provoking. That's all I'm trying to do here, is just talk about some things that I've been thinking about, and I hope it makes you question some of the things you're doing, and also maybe be less critical of other women. Let's really work to lift each other up. And if you need a hype woman, come follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. I'll be your hype woman if you need one. If you don't have people in your life that are kind of giving you that sort of support that you need, come see me, okay? I'm here for you. I will hype you up. I will let you know how worthy you are. And and let's just get out there and just own our bodies, ladies. Take power back into our own hands. Stop investing our money and give our money to companies that want us to be insecure. Invest in brands that really empower women, and figure out what it means to be beautiful just on our own terms. Okay, so that's all I have to say today. I know this was like a random ramble, but I really appreciate you watching. Please comment any thoughts you have below, or head over to Instagram and follow me on there and send me a DM. I'd love to hear your perspective on some of this stuff. Like if you have thoughts on shaving your body, or like self tanner or makeup or hair or whatever. Like, I'd be so curious to hear what you guys think about all of those topics, and if there are ever times where you feel like you don't want to do those things and you just do it because you feel like you have to. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like below, subscribe if you want to see some more stuff like this, and come back for another chat sometime. And I hope you have a really wonderful, confident, beautiful day. Okay, bye-bye.